Hello and happy chilly Thursday morning from those of us at Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. It's cold and we're told there's going to be some winter mix, which as I have pointed out before is not the same thing as trail mix or dance mix. But one question for you, fellow Texans. Do you feel lucky, punks? Would that we could put Abbott himself on the grid. Be safe, be careful, be sane. Crazy is not cool. I want to thank my pal, Chris Duell, for inviting me to fill in for him this morning on the Ticket 760. Chris taking a couple of days off, so I'll get a chance to have some fun with you, and it's always great working with the wonderful Shannon Salty Sweeney. So that's this morning from 6 to 9, and I hope you'll tune in. All right, there are a lot of things about this Brian Flores story and lawsuit that are uncertain. We don't know that he was actually offered $100,000 for every game he could find a way to lose back in 2019. That's what he's alleging. Dolphins owner Stephen Ross denies that. He also denies, meaning Ross denies, that there was some kind of plot to illegally recruit a prominent quarterback who's unidentified, but reportedly it was Tom Brady, and that Flores refused to go along with that because that would violate the league's tampering policy. So, in short, he was trying to protect the integrity of the game, or says he was, and was trying to play by the rules. Now, I don't know what happened here, and this is not proof, but I do know that when he was ultimately fired last month, that Stephen Ross, the owner, said is because he was just a difficult guy to work with, meaning maybe that he just wouldn't go along with it. Similarly, we don't know that John Elway showed up an hour late and looking like Lucretia McEvil a couple of years ago when Flores interviewed for the Broncos head coaching job, but we do know that the Broncos ultimately hired Vic Fangio, who is of the pale persuasion. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But here's what we do know, and we know this. This is not an allegation. This is a fact. That was a sham interview with the Giants. Now, the only way we know that for sure is that the usually buttoned down and highly competent hoodie, Bill Belichick, in his own words, effed up. Got his Bryans confused. We all know that all Bryans look alike, and apparently their telephone numbers do as well. But we know that Bill Belichick knew 3 days before Flores' formal interview with the Giants that they had gone with a different Brian Daboll, the former Bills coordinator who earlier in his career had worked for Belichick for a full decade. Belichick knew this, Flores didn't, and he was humiliated. You get on a plane and you go for an interview about a job you know is already filled. Okay, the other things, uncorroborated at this point, but this one, absolutely documented. The Rooney Rule is a sham, and this is going to be a seismic event in NFL history. Oh, by the way, yesterday, Wednesday, it was the first Wednesday in February. It was college football signing day, or at least the late one now. And I have it on good authority that the Aggies, by 1 digit at the third decimal point, had the most respected and highest starred recruiting class in all of college football. Freaking insanity. We are radically rational.